Back at you guys, and today I want to talk to y'all about 3 of my most frequently made mistakes while shooting. So originally this video was supposed to be about my new camera. I recently got the Canon EOS Rebel T4i, and it's a great camera, it's a beautiful camera, and before learning anything about it, I went ahead and took it out into the world and shot a ton of footage with it without learning anything about the camera and how to get it to look just the way I want it. So a lot of the footage that I got was very crisp, it was very clear, it was high quality footage, but it wasn't cinematic. So as you can see, it's good looking footage and like it looks nice, but it doesn't have a cinematic feel to it. It still feels very raw, very just, I don't know, almost too lifelike, I guess. So I guess you could say mistake number 1 is not learning my camera settings. And that doesn't just go for the first time that you get a camera, it goes for any time you go on any kind of shoot. For instance, that short film I made, I had no idea this camera could shoot so well in low light. If I had taken the time to look up the settings for low light on this camera, then that short film would have come out a lot better. It would have been a lot less noise in the picture, and the sound quality would have been better as well if I had taken the time to look at the settings and see that there is a setting for the microphone. So again, those are the biggest mistake you can make, is not learning the settings of your camera and not learning all that it's capable of when going on a shoot. Mistake number 2 is walking while shooting. So if you're anything like me, you watch a lot of Peter McKinnon, you watch Sarah Dietschy, you watch Travel Feels, you watch all those people, all the cinematographers out there who teach you a lot about camera movement. And it's cool and it's fun, but it's really easy to overthink. I've gotten to a point where anytime that I want to get a cool shot of something, like if I'm trying to shoot this lamp in front of me, I don't just hold the camera still and shoot it. I want to walk around it, I want to get under it, I want to get above it, which is fine, it's all fine, that's great stuff to practice. But if you don't have the steady hand for it, or if you don't have a stabilizer for it, then you probably shouldn't do it. The sequence that I just showed you in this video, the one of me at the Pearl Brewery, a lot of, like 50% of that was ruined because I just wouldn't hold still while shooting. There's a lot of smooth shots, but then like in between those, the camera will just randomly bounce, or it'll flicker, or it'll just move to the side, and it's not good footage I can use. Like even if I slow it down, it doesn't give me the same effect that I would like as if it was just a smooth camera shot. So if you don't have any major stabilizers, or if you're not really good with keeping your hand steady while walking, you probably shouldn't be shooting while walking, because if you do, more than likely you're going to ruin your footage. Alright, now mistake number 3 kind of goes in hand with mistake number 2, so I'm just going to combine them together. Mistake number 3, or mistake number 2.5 really, not holding my camera still. Again, anytime I want to shoot something, I want to get around it, I want to get under it, I want to get over it. There's all kinds of things that I want to do with it, but what I should really be doing is holding my camera still and getting some really smooth, really clean movement in editing. Now, this isn't something that will have to do forever. Obviously, once I buy some sliders, or once I get some kind of camera stabilizer, I can get all the shots I want like that. But for now, if I'm just using my hands and a tripod, it's probably best to sit back, keep the camera still, and then fake movement in editing. Something kind of like this. Alright, so I'm going to talk about one more thing, and I'm going to call this mistake number 3, and this is probably like the biggest mistake I make, and it's the thing that bothers me most when editing, and that's that I don't hold my shots out long enough. There are a lot of shots that I have where I'm simply adjusting the camera, adjusting the focus, and then like right at the end, like maybe for like the last 2 seconds, I get the shot that I want in focus. It's in focus and the camera's moving smoothly, and then I just for some reason turn the camera off. I get a really good shot, and then I just completely cut it off, which makes it completely unusable for me. Even if I slow it down, it's not long enough footage to be for the perfect shot that I wanted. Make sure you've got everything in focus, make sure you have everything the way you want it before you hit record, and then hit record. That way you make sure that you hold that shot out as long as possible. I'd say 10 to 15 seconds is a good time to hold out the shot. Do you want to include the whole 10 to 15 seconds? Probably not. That's a long time to have something on camera. But 10 to 15 seconds, and then just edit it down. Save yourself that frustration, get that good shot, and you'll thank yourself in editing later. Now, a lot of the mistakes I make are mostly because I'm not a confident cinematographer. I'm not confident with a camera yet, and mostly when I go to these places, I'm with someone else. So I feel bad for holding still and trying to record something for a long period of time, knowing that other people are waiting on me, or knowing that other people are kind of already walking ahead. So if you're anything like me, you just need to try to get past that mental blockage. Just remember that you're out there for a reason, you have a goal, and you want to accomplish that goal. Regardless of how long it takes or who you bother, you're there for a reason, and you need to get that job done. So if your friends get a little impatient, or if they want to walk ahead, let them. You'll find them later. Get your shot, get your footage. You'll thank yourself later. Alright, thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was inspiring in some way, or if anything, a little bit informative. Remember to just go out there and have fun. Don't overthink your footage. Don't worry about what other people are saying or if you're bothering anyone. Just get the job done for yourself. Guys, if you want to, you can follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Facebook. Those are the 3 main places to go check me out. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up to let me know that you like these kinds of videos, and don't forget to subscribe to support me. Thanks again for watching this video, and I'll be right back at you.